Hi guys, welcome to Counterpoints. My name is Connor, and today we're going to be breaking down the Expanse, specifically the opening of the protomolecule ring gate and the Belter pirates that start raiding it. You should check out previous episodes, but for a quick recap, humanity is a multiplanetary species with three major factions: culturally and technologically stagnant but powerful Earth, technologically and militarily advanced but few in number Mars, and the anarchic frontiersmen of the Belt. These factions fought a war over an alien bioweapon known as the protomolecule, which infected, killed, and hijacked hundreds of thousands of humans and used them as building blocks for a giant ring that formed outside of Uranus. Military, scientific, and civilian vessels from every faction have descended on this alien construction, opening up new conflicts in the system. Let's take it from there.
One identified vessel approaching the ring. You have entered restricted space. Respond immediately or you may be fired upon.
No need. This the EK. Race out to Sirius station.
Your transponder is off.
Transponder busted, yeah? Me ballistic is all. Can fire up reactor, but that take a couple minutes.
EK, veer off now.
No harm. Me surrender, just got to get slowed down a little. Firing up in a few seconds. Hold your piss.
Evita, Satarami. Baby, today I do this for you. Too late, Dustin!
Today, I make history. Me, Maneo, yo, Esplor!
Station, which was intentionally infected by the Protogen Corporation, was hijacked by the protomolecule for its own ends. Despite the efforts of Protogen to study the protomolecule and weaponize it for the Project Caliban hybrid program, they never fully understood what was happening on Eros and Venus, or what the Great Work was. After the Battle of Io, a giant construction emerged from Venus and went into approximately stationary orbit near Uranus. It was a 1,000 kilometers wide ring of unknown purpose. The MCRN Hammurabi is a Scirocco-class assault carrier and is a part of the picket fleet surrounding the ring gate. It tries to order the EK Racer skiff out of series away from the ring to no avail. The EK, translated into English as the "and what" racing skiff, is a ramshackle construction built and piloted by Maneo Jung Espinosa. Maneo has been on a multi-month slingshot race around the system trying to set records, win fame, and impress his girlfriend Evita. Unfortunately, Evita left Maneo for his brother, sending Maneo into a deep depression. To impress Evita and win her back, he chose to be the first human to jump straight through the protomolecule ring. The EK passed through the gate at approximately 150,000 kilometers an hour, but unfortunately the alien ring has a local defense mechanism, an inertial dampening field that stops any vehicle traveling in excess of 18,000 kilometers an hour. The halt is so abrupt that Maneo's limbs and skull are ripped from his body, and so while he is the first human to go through the ring gate, he is also its first victim post-construction. My apologies to Callisto, a commenter who said that he was excited about this season's coverage. However, I'm just going to tell you that the slow zone incident is not my jam. After Maneo activates this ring, this sets off a three-way battle between Earth, Mars, and the Belt for control of the gate. The Rocinante falls afoul of the powers that be and enters the gate in a bid for survival. This many warships fighting in its proximity activates the ring's defenses, slowing the speed inside the ring, causing injuries and deaths across many ships. The factions escalate, driving the ring gate into an energy surge that Belter commander Clace Ashford believes threatens the entire system. He takes over the Nauvoo, renamed the Behemoth, and is about to fire its communications laser as a weapon against the ring in a bid to destroy it. At the last minute, though, Holden and representatives from all factions are able to de-escalate the situation and power down the ships. In response, the ring gate powers down itself and even opens up new gates to 1,373 potentially habitable solar systems. Holden is contacted by the subsystem of the ring gates via a hallucination of Miller. He reveals to Holden that the ring gates are an ancient construction of alien builders. They were exterminated by a hostile rival known as the Goss, whose weapons still lurk across the system. These beings themselves may be dead, but their technology is so insanely powerful that it built the gate on Earth and opened back up, presumably for the purpose of alien colonization 2 billion years after its designer's extinction. The behemoth was moved into the ring hub and renamed Medina Station. Mars, Earth, and the Belt negotiated a tentative truce to control the area. Mars and Earth would negotiate charters for the colonization of new systems, while the Belt would maintain physical control of the hub and charge a toll for passage. However, desperate refugees from all factions want through the gate. Earthers sick of unemployment and overpopulation want to settle the new frontier. Martians who do not want to wait for Mars to be terraformed abandon the planet en masse for new colonies through the ring gate. Belters dispossessed through the First Solar War are desperate for fresh air and a place to call home that isn't in the black. Some of them are even willing to rush the picket force in order to claim their new homes.
Unidentified Belter ships. You are entering restricted space. Veer off now or we will fire!
We are unarmed. This is a refugee ship.
Mama, I'm scared.
Whatever happens, we will be together.
Together.
Tripoli, you are not authorized to fire inside the ring space. Farmer Piccola, the OPA orders you to comply.
We will not. We've been begging for a port since Ganymede fell. No one would let us land.
You're going to kill us. Just do it now. Or let us go. 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 Go.
The UNN Tripoli, a Truman-class dreadnought floating alongside the Sol Ring Gate, is 376 meters long, whereas the gate is 1,000 kilometers wide. A bunch of Belter ships, including the Barba Piccola, bum-rushed the UNN Tripoli and the picket fleet to get through the gate. The Barba Piccola is named after an Italian natural philosopher and is approximately 144 meters long. It was originally a Mao-Kukowski mercantile freighter out of Ganymede Station. When Ganymede was damaged and went into cascade failure, refugees seized the ship and claimed it as an independent vessel and legitimate salvage. Due to this gray legal status, the Barba Piccola was barred from port, and her crew lived on the ship for a full year. This is the desperation forcing the refugees through the gate. Both Martian and UNN ships opened fire on the refugees, knocking out several with railguns. The UNN Tripoli even pursues the refugees into the ring hub, and against Medina Station directions fires on the Barba Piccola with point defense cannons. Despite damage, the Barba Piccola is able to make it through the rings and settle on a planet they name Illis. This triggers a settlement dispute between them and an Earth corporation, Royal Charter Energy, who claim property and development rights for the planet. The Rocinante is dispatched to investigate the potential threats of alien technology on the planet and try to mediate the conflict between the Corpos and Belter refugees with mixed and violent results. With colony ships trying to break through the ring and some colonies even sending harvested materials back to the Sol system, the lanes leading to the gate become prime targets for piracy. It is up to the Outer Planets Alliance to police their own to keep peace with the inner planets.
UN freighter Amberjack, we got you target locked. Give us cargo, we no fight, and you live. Answer now.
Unidentified Parata, this is OPAS Thailand.
We have target lock. Shut down your drive, prepare to be boarded. comply or we will be forced to fire.
He's happening, boss man.
For the shasha. Ready to grapple.
Radiation spiking.
Evasive action. They're dumping core. What faction are you with?
It pay well. For kill your own. For the inners.
3 UN supply ships got hit on this trade route in 1 month. Who is ignoring the truce?
The one that still fight for the belt. Gives you the inners. Good little coil now. Content for the table scraps. They keep belters out of the ring. So they find the gold first. Leave us with dirt. And you help them.
The UNN Amberjack was a commercial freighter on a route that had been raided 3 times by pirates within the past month. Docked and hidden was the Outer Planets Alliance torpedo boat, the Tynan, captained by Clace Ashford. Ashford was a born belter and feared pirate in his youth. He was known as the Ghost Knife of Callisto and a famed cutthroat. It was Anderson Dawes from Ceres Station who recruited Ashford into the OPA and gave him relatively legitimate employment in the new OPA Navy. To solidify the bond between Ceres and Tycho Station, Ashford was appointed second in command of Medina Station. Since then, he has worked with Kamina Drummer to try to unite the Belters into a relatively coherent political and military entity to keep peace with the Inners. This truce includes hunting down pirates. As soon as the pirate ship knows it's being contested, it flees. The Tynan pursues and is able to take out a torpedo with PDC fire before charging through a jettison shotgun blast of debris. The pirates have tried to kill the Tynan twice now, and so Ashford decides to bring the chase to an end. He puts a burst of point defense cannon fire into the pirate's drive, knocking the ship offline. Unfortunately, this breaches the core, causing a meltdown. To avoid immolation, the pirates eject the core, nearly destroying themselves and the Tynan. Only one survivor is recovered. The survivor is unrepentant and a representative of the bristling hatred some Belters have for the Inners and their lapdogs, derisively referred to as Koyo. While Earth and Mars are focused on using the Ring Gate to colonize new planets and alleviate their own political pressures, most Belters are left in the void. They are too changed by their lives in low gravity to colonize the planets, and so they still have to make their living mining and drifting in the black. They feel forgotten and despised by the Inners, which is why some of them are defying the truths of the Outer Planets Alliance and still engaging in piracy as a way to stick it to the Inners. Clace Ashford does not get an answer on who leads this faction of pirates before the Belter succumbs to internal bleeding and dies. If you want to support the channel, please remember to like the video, share it with your friends, ring the bell for new videos, and comment for the comment gods. Your viewership helps me in the algorithm and is appreciated. Also be sure to check out Counterpoints 40K and Star Wars, linked in the description and the homepage. If you want to take your support a bit further, please become a YouTube member or join us at patreon.com/counterpoints. Check out the other videos on the channel, support our sponsors, and I'll catch you in the next one.